Back. So today's video, we're just gonna talk about reactions in general and how they go up on YouTube. It's been a process. I mean, I've put, I'll be honest, a few reaction type things together, and a few versions, I guess you can call it, of the reaction video together, and YouTube has not been happy about it. Um, in general, I mean, I think that people under fair use are able to do reactions, right? So people react to movie trailers, people react to TV shows, and then YouTube decides whether or not it gets monetized. Or I guess the company that you get the content from decides whether or not it can be monetized. Like they'll take a share or take all of it, what have you. And then people, come to your channel, they enjoy your reactions, they watch other videos that might be able to be monetized. Stuff happens. It's the inner workings of the machine. It's currently under dispute. I have a video that I thought was funny. It was more just like a basic me reacting to seeing a video the first time. I'm thinking of some other things that I want to do as far as reactions, but I want to see how the dispute goes, because if it's going to be that lengthy of a process, it's not going to be as consistent as far as uploading. Like this right here is original content. Like this is me talking to you. I can decide if I'm going to put like stuff in the video, like put up little graphics and stuff like that, but it has to all be content that I create. Like if I put in a picture of a TV show that I'm talking about, or a clip from a movie review, I mean, that's great. It kind of helps to illustrate what I'm talking about, but in general, the person who made that wants to get their cut, which I get. Everybody wants to get paid for the work that they do. I mean, why not? But if I'm reacting to something or I'm commenting on something and I'm using the image and or music to highlight the thing that I'm talking about, so people have like a reference, so it's not just like static blank sound and people are like, yeah, I hear what you're talking about. But if you could reference what you're, like, if you were talking to a friend and you're like, hey, this song is really funny, or hey, this TV show is really funny, let's watch it, this is the scene that I meant, and you send them something, it's sort of the same thing. It's just to a larger audience. So we'll see how the fair use thing goes. I'm going to keep doing the reaction videos. I mean, I think I'll keep putting them together. And then if it doesn't go well, like if YouTube's like, no, you're not allowed. Other people are, but for some reason you're not. Then what I'll do is I'll do I guess an announcement video. Like, hey, I did a reaction video, and talk about the fact that, oh, it's so crazy, the reaction I did, and then reference to somewhere else you can see, like Patreon or something. The only thing I have with that is it'd be kind of not weird, but I guess it'd be kind of hard to like, hey, I'm reacting to something and oh, it's so funny. And then if you watch it and you're like, well, that's not funny, I'm not gonna watch that. It'd be easier if it was just on this platform and you could just watch it and then decide whether or not you want to keep going. Patreon and other places, like, there's a different barrier for entry. It's not as free and open as YouTube is. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited because I enjoyed doing the reaction. It was funny. It was enjoyable for me. So I mean, me putting that out there for you to see is great. You don't just hear me rambling and being a miserable so and so, and you get to hear, or you got to see. I think I took the audio out of that last reaction, so at least you get to see the thing that I'm like reacting to, and you're like, oh, ha ha ha, that's how he's getting these ideas. So I will give you an update when it comes out, or you'll see it come out. Either it'll okay. Here are the options. It'll come out and you'll be like, oh, there's the reaction he was talking about. It won't come out, and I'll put a video up saying, hey, guess it's not for me to do reactions. And then, moving forward, I'll decide if I'm going to do the other idea that I told you about. Like, I'll announce it, and then you'll know, like, hey, Dominic has a reaction coming out. So that's just a quick overview. We'll see what happens with the copyright thing. I saw what the process was, right? So when you get a copyright strike, you can dispute it. You can say, hey, it's under fair use. You can say, hey, I own the content, or I have permission from the person, which if you have permission from the person, like if it's, Sony or Marvel or whatever, and you got permission from them, good on you. That make it way easier. But Marvel said I could use this. Don't flag this. They said it's completely fine. But then you have to prove it, because if you lie, they're just gonna take your channel away. So we'll see what happens with the reaction that I already did, and then moving forward, we'll see what I'll do with other reactions. I think it's interesting because I put up videos of Spider-Man, of me just playing it. Like I was talking over it, but it wasn't even like me reacting to me playing it kind of thing. I was just playing the game, and they were fine with that. I literally no comment, and that's 100% Marvel Scott. Like that, that's their game. Like they made the game, or I guess Insomniac made the game, but like they made the game, and I was just playing the game, and it's nothing but on screen you just watching the game, and then you hear me like in the background. At least this, it was like picture. It's over here. Whatever. It was picture in picture. Like there was a picture here, and I was reacting to the picture. I had like headphones on. These headphones. Love these headphones. Do it slower. These Bose headphones. These things are amazing. And me reacting to the video. So I enjoyed it. I was like, oh yeah, I took the sound out. It's great. You just hear me chuckling and haha, that's crazy. I can't believe that happened. And it was you watching the video while I'm doing that nonsense. But yeah, I will see if they are fine with the dispute, and they're like, oh no, the algorithm got a little crazy. It's too jumpy, and it decided to flag it. But nah, you can put that up. That's fine. And even if the person who has the original content is like they want to share profit or whatever, as long as they can go out. Like, I just want to start doing some of the reaction things. They keep talking about it, and I keep watching stuff, and they don't record it because I'm like, I don't want to get a whole bunch of copyright strikes, and then the channel gets taken down. That's no fun. But I keep watching all this stuff anyway, so I mean, might as well just put out content about it. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll give you an update, and until I know for sure that I can put stuff up, I think I'll just be doing the random videos. Not random, but like the videos about other stuff where I'm just kind of talking about things, and then you'll see like what that content is moving forward. There's a bunch of movies that I've been watching recently, very specifically because there's a lot of stuff that's been out on HBO Max, or even if it's not new on HBO Max, there's a lot of stuff that's on HBO Max that I didn't realize was available. So I've been rewatching a lot of movies that I really enjoy. So I will be talking about a lot of those. And that's it.